This is one of those questions that I used to ask that caused me to walk away from Christianity. If everything is in God's plan, everything happens according to God's will, then why are you praying for healing when God's will is what made them sick in the first place? So when a person catches cancer, then that was God's will for them to catch cancer. So why are you praying for healing? Why are you looking for healing through modern medicine or through any other process when the fact that you caught cancer was God's will? Now let me tell you what the usual scapegoated answer was for that. The answer was always, well, you were given cancer so that when God heals you of that cancer, then you will know God's mighty hand it was at work. Or if the person dies, well, God used cancer to bring that person home to him, and then God was testing the faith of the people around that person and the person who had cancer to see if they would leave God because they see the suffering of that person. So God's will was to test people's faith and at the same time bring this person on home to glory. Those are the bullshit answers that I would get. Those are the bullshit answers that I would get. Instead of, why did I catch cancer? Because of the environment that we live in, the foods that you eat, the cigars that you smoke, but cigars don't give you that kind of cancer. Cigars rarely give you cancer at all. It's like 0.01% chance you get cancer. So before any of y'all write something about that, let me just go ahead and express that. You don't know anything about cigars, if that's your statement. But why did you catch anything? Generally, it's because environmental things and also your genetics are at play. That's why you catch anything. You catch a cold is because somebody walked around with a virus that gave you the cold. It has nothing to do with God's will. It has everything to do with your environment, what you eat, and what your genetics are. 25% of you is genetics, 75% is your environment. There is no God's will, God's plan is going on in your life. And that's why you got to praise him. You got to give your life over to him. You got to give me that money. Give me that money so that God can shake it up, make it fold over 10 times. Your cup will be poured over, overflowing, so that the overflow can be given to other people. But you got to praise. No. That's how they connect to your emotions and cause you to think that this is your deity's will. When in truth, it's not. It's man's will and it's nature, all in play together, creating your life based on what you think, based on what you do, based on how you live. All of these things is based on you. If you want to end your financial issues, get on a budget and stop spending more money than you make. Learn how to invest money and live within that. Increase your market value, your value to the marketplace, so that you are making more money, and then you can do more things that you desire to do. If you want to avoid most health situations that are beyond your genetics, then exercise, eat better, drink more water, drink the cleanest water you can get your hands on, but live a healthier life. Stop consuming so much meat, and meat includes fish. Stop eating flesh. Build muscle. Do those things and you are more than likely going to have a healthier life than if you just sat around, drink, eat crap, McDonald's, Burger King, fast foods, all these kinds of things. You are creating the damage to your own body, which generates all these different illnesses, because your immune system is too busy fighting what's in your gut than it is fighting any other diseases or viruses that could possibly be in your system. You have the power to decide whether or not you get sick or not. I haven't been sick in decades, other than some sinus infections. And each time I got a sinus infection, I did it to myself. Like when I went out to Vegas 2 years ago and ate 9 servings of gelato, knowing that that mucus would build up in my system, came back to Georgia, and all these damn trees and stuff wore me out with sinuses, but I knew how to clear it out really quick. It's all up to you. And remember always, you got to free yourself to be yourself, because your greatness is non-negotiable. Good journey, good vibrations.